Hey everybody, Pastor Zach here. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today as we move forward and as we engage in the work that God has for us. Um, I'm curious. So last week I wasn't on. We didn't do this, and part of that was I was out in the woods walking through snow at this point last week, um, and just wandering. And it was really kind of neat because both of the places where I was, um, there weren't any other tracks. There weren't any other people out there but me. Um, and just the pristineness of the snow, of the quiet, of the wonder of it all, was really powerful. And to be able to be in places like that, to be able to find opportunities like that, um, for me are gifts because they help ground and center me, and especially during this season of Advent that we celebrate through the church year. We are celebrating this preparation for the birth of Jesus, for Christmas, and to find some of those holy and peaceful moments was really kind of powerful. So I'm curious, um, have you or have you recently just wandered, walked around, not with a purpose in mind, not to get steps in, not to um, do much of anything, but just to walk and to see what was around you, to have those opportunities to see the world differently, not at a fast pace, but just as an openness, and to wonder, like not just not just to like question wonder, but to just be in wonder. And I think sometimes we miss that aspect of that word too, because to wonder, to be in wonder is, this sense of awestruckness. Uh, I had someone I knew in my last call who, never really used the word awesome, because when he did, he wanted it to mean something, because it really is a powerful word that, that we are struck by a sense of awe. And that's what wonder can be too, is this sense of just struck by an overwhelming, in my opinion, an overwhelming sense of peacefulness or of hope or of joy. But then also to wonder, question, to ponder on something. So I'm curious, where have you wandered recently? And maybe if you are, or maybe if you have a photo, share it. And you don't have to share a caption or anything, but at the same time, what are you wondering? Where are you seeing wonder? Share those images, or share just a little snippet of those opportunities, of where you find that and how you engage that as you move through, as we all move through this season of Advent, this season of preparation, this season of what can be hurried, and yet, as we heard this past Sunday, it's an opportunity to see the world around us, to see repentance as something for us to turn ourselves more deeply, to a relationship with God, to a relationship with one another, in humbleness, because it's about us, not about other people. And even that is a wonder, because as I shared, there's a Foo Fighters song called "Times Like These," and we live in times like these where we have the opportunity to live and to love and to give again anew. And that's the joy of this season. That is the joy of Lent. That is Lent, not there yet. The joy of Advent and of the preparation. So I want to thank you all for spending some time with me this morning. I'm curious to see what you have to share and what you will share. And I'm hopeful to be struck with wonder as we wander through this season of Advent together, whether near or far. As always, we invite you to join with us on Sunday mornings at 8:15 and 8:30. Oh my goodness, here we go again. At 8:30 and 10:30 for worship with faith formation for all ages starting at 9 o'clock and 9:30 for adults. And also for our Christmas Eve services, which will be on site and online at 6 p.m. for our family worship with live music to begin around 5:30, and at 9 o'clock for our traditional service with music to start at 8:45. Both of those will be streamed online, and both of them will be candlelight services with communion. So we invite you to join with us and engage in the work of God by sharing and by wandering and wondering together. Have a great week, everybody. God bless. We'll see you soon.